one more. Okay. X plus 5 over 10 equals, let's do 15. Okay. Now, this is a little bit different. Do you see this fraction bar, right? Do you see the difference between the fraction bar used here and the fraction bar used here? Do you guys see the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them is just over just the x, right? It's a small little fraction. One of them has like a whole problem on top, right? So this one's a little bit tricky in just like, which number do I move first, Miss Lamella? Do I move the 5 or the 10? And I go, well, which number is furthest away from the x? And kids have a really hard time figuring this one out because it's like, was the 5 closer or is the 10 closer? It seems like the 10's closer, but is it the 5? The 5's on the same line, the 10's underneath. So it's tricky. So try not to get confused. When the fraction bar looks really big like this, like it has a whole problem on top, like it literally has a whole problem on top, you are going to move this number first, the denominator first. So you draw your bars. Now, if I cover this up, it looks just like the fraction from above, right? So how do I move the 10?
Multiply.
Yes, multiply. So it looks complicated. I'm not going to deny that. But you're still going to handle it the way you did up here. You're going to multiply by 10. So when it has a problem on top, move the bottom number first. All of this, you're just left with x plus 5. You eliminate your denominator. You eliminate the divide by 10. Equals 150, right? 15 times 10 is 150. Then now you're just left with x plus 5 equals 50. So then we go minus 5, and x equals 145. It looks hard. I'm not going to take that away from you. But when you start solving it, and if you've been learning how to do these, they're not super difficult. The math is not hard at all. Just wait until next week. Can't wait. Sorry, I shouldn't be too excited. But I am. All right, what if I have x minus 4 over 8 is equal to 2? So again, you have this. It's kind of hard to tell which number is furthest away from your x, but because the x minus 4 is on the top and the 8 is on the bottom, technically 8 is the number that you move first. If it's written like this, you move the 7 first. But if it's written like one big fraction line, you move the 8 first. So I'm going to multiply by 8 first. X minus 4 is equal to 16. Then I'm going to move the 4. Right here it says minus 4. So I'm going to add 4. And x equals 20.